Well, here I am at the Canterbury Club site in April 2021. Actually, it's May now, just turned May. And I promised I'd do a little video to my friends on the Small Motorhome Forum about outdoor showering. During these difficult COVID times, of course, all the amenities are shut at caravan and camping club sites. So we're having to use our toilet tents for not just our ablutions, but also showering as well. So everything you see in front of you is what I use for showering. There's a large seed tray at the bottom left of the picture. There's a kettle, there's a rubber mat, there's a bucket with or without a lid. Hanging down to the left of the toilet as we look is a shower. We'll talk more about that in a while. And of course, hanging up is my blue towel. It's a travelling towel, dry really quickly. Of course, the toilet tent. The toilet does play a part in this, and as you can see, there is our very good friend Arnold, who's decided that he again wanted to take part in the video. So there is Arnold sitting astride the pan for us. So I'll walk you through what I do to use a shower on site, and we'll go on from there. And we'll remove Arnold from the video as well. I don't think we want to see him doing his yeah, quite. So before I walk you through in just a moment of how all this works, what I should say is you're in a portable shower here. You've only got one bucket of water, so you need to get yourself wet first. Get yourself soaking wet first, and then once you are soaking wet, stop the shower. Then lather yourself up completely. Once you're lathered up completely, you can restart the shower and rinse off all the lather again. Top tip: leave your hair till last. You only have one bucket of warm water, but what you can do is, if you don't manage to finish off and rinse your hair, you can at least rinse your hair off with a jug of cold water later. That is my top tip. Also, this rubber mat at the front. I'll explain in a minute that when you step out the seed tray, which is your shower tray, you can step onto the rubber mat. If you feel that a seed tray might be a bit slippy underfoot, which it probably is, then please put the rubber mat in the base of the seed tray first to stand on, then shower, then just slip it out and put it at the front to step on afterwards, so you're not stepping on the grass and getting your feet all muddy and grassy. These are my top tips in preparation for showering. Thank you for standing in for sweaty camper number one again, Arnold. Right, first things first, depending on how much of a cold morsel you are, you want at least one kettle, if not two kettles boiling. You'll add these to half a bucket of cold water, so you have a warm shower. Okay, so while your water is boiling, you will need that there bucket, about 2/3 filled with cold water, to which you are going to add your hot water later. Right, so then, why a seed tray with Arnold in it? Well, shower water is essentially wastewater, so we probably don't want it draining into the ground. So what we do is we buy a 2-foot square seed tray, which aren't that expensive, about 12 quid, and they go into the Luton area of Romahome quite well, and we place that on the ground. That is what you stand in to shower, and Arnold is very kindly demonstrating this at this point. Don't forget your soap. There's my soap in that little blue bottle. That soap is in fact a good soap that you can drain into the ground. There's no problem with that draining into the ground at all. It's a ecologically friendly soap. There's the rubber mat. You see, once you finish showering, you're going to have the seed tray full of water. You will be wet, so you need to stand out onto that rubber mat. That is just a footwell mat from the front of Hetty, which is being used again. Once you have your hot water in the bucket, you'll need your shower, and there it is, your shower going up, and I've managed to get mine hanging from the ceiling. You do not need it hanging from the ceiling. You will not have it hanging from the ceiling, you will have it in your hand. This is a claps shower, so it's completely independent. You just recharge the little pack on the floor there, and then you've got a constant supply of water. But get your toilet tent near enough your van, and you can use one of the cheaper 12-volt plug-in showers that plugs into the cigarette lighter socket. So you get in to your shower tent. Okay, you've got a bucket of hot water, you've got your soap, you've got rid of Arnold, you get into your tent. But you will have your clothes on. What you can do, get another bucket with a lid, put it in that corner, put all your clothes in the bucket with the lid. But what I tend to do is I tend to leave everything just outside the door, including the towel, on top of the porta potty, and then I can just reach through and get it all out to shower with. So you shower, the seed tray fills up with water, you finish showering, you step out onto the mat, you dry yourself off by reaching out or into your bucket with the other bucket with a lid, picking up your towel, shower off, pick up your clothes which are on top of the toilet, and then you can step out. You will need to empty the seed tray with the wastewater into the bucket. Take the bucket away and empty the bucket down the ordinary waste water. You will need to hang your towel up to dry somewhere, and if you've got a 12-volt shower plugged into the car, you will need to unplug it from the car. If you've got one of these, just leave it hanging up. That'll be absolutely fine. And then you need to get the seed tray out and wipe it clean. Put your rubber foot mat back in the van, put your shower away, leave the door of the tent open for a while to dry out, and if you've got a porta potty, put your porta potty back inside the tent. It really is as easy as that. Including boiling the kettles, it takes me, and getting dry and getting everything sorted, takes me about half an hour to have a shower. So that is my very, very, very simple rig for showering on site, at sites with no facilities or during COVID times as we are at the moment. I hope this has been of some use to you. I hope it explains a little bit better about how to shower. If you need any more explanation, do comment in the comments below. If you like the sort of videos I'm doing, mostly specific to C15 but also camping, please like and subscribe, and we'll move forward from there. Hope to see you in the next one. Say bye bye Arnold. Bye bye Arnold. And as promised, for my friends on the Small Motorhome forum, particularly the ladies, there is Panda's naked ankle.